Ānāpānassatikathā, Vandami Bhante. Welcome everyone to the weekly Dhamma discourse series on learning and practice of Visuddhimagga. We extend our deepest gratitude for Bhante's, our teacher, Bhante Vimalavansa's unwavering commitment and compassion over the past year since the journey of learning Visuddhimagga started. This is lecture number 57, and we are learning Ānāpānassatikathā since last week. So Bhante will continue to teach us Ānāpānassatikathā. On behalf of all the participants, I request Bhante with my folded hands. Bhante, having compassion on us, give us this Dhamma Desana.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Triple bless you all. This is Mahasatipatthana Sutta, as said by Dr. Shikhar. Last day we discussed according to the Buddha's Vesali Sutta and Ānāpānassati Sutta, how one yogi or the one meditator can attain Nibbana. How to practice up to the Ānāpāna fourth jhana. Actually, I explained a little. And how to practice Vipassana. By depending or based on the jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and the fourth jhana, how you can practice Vipassana. But anyway, you must know this thing, you should know this thing. That means you first develop Ānāpānassati meditation up to the fourth jhana, and then practice 4-element meditation based on this Ānāpāna fourth jhana light concentration. And then you need to do the materiality meditation and the mentality meditation, and then cast discerning knowledge, practice of that knowledge, and then only you can practice Vipassana after practicing the Lakkhanadi Chatukka, the 4 defining devices. So this is the way how to practice Vipassana according to the real Buddha's teaching. And I explained that day with the 4 sets of 4 sets of 4. That means Patama Chatukka, the first set of that is the first set of 4, and then Dutiya Chatukka, like Tatiya Chatukka, that means second sets of 4, and then third sets of 4, and then a fourth set of 4. Like that, I explained very clearly how to attain Nibbana. So now we just read. Now at that time, I actually explained 2 hours. Maybe I took 2 hours to explain this 250 Ānāpānassatikathā, 215 paragraph only. Now we move to 216 paragraph. 216 paragraph. I will read this 200. Okay, let's move to 215 first, and then we just go into the detail. So you just go to the second paragraph, right? Second paragraph in the 215. And katang bhavito cha bhikkhave ānāpānassati katang bahulikato santo cheva panito cha asechaniko cha sukho cha viharo. And Buddha told to the bhikkhu or the meditator, and bhikkhu, this concentration through the mindfulness of breathing, when developed and practiced again and again repeatedly, it's asechanikocha sukocha viharo, and it is peaceful and superior, and no need to make the object deliberately. because you have your original object with your nostril. Upanuppanne cha papake akusale dhamme thanasu antardhapeti upasameti. And then it disappears and makes calm the unwholesome deeds or defilement necessarily as soon as they arise, when they kept arising. And then Buddha explained how to practice this Ānāpānassati meditation in this way. This is common for all Ānāpāna suttas. All Ānāpāna suttas mean, if you go to Ānāpānassati meditate, Ānāpāna sutta in Majjhima Nikaya, this is the same explanation. And if you go to Vesali sutta that is in the Ānāpānassati Sanyutta in the Maha Sanghutta Nikaya. And if you go to any other kind of if you go to like Girimananda Sutta, like suttas, also you can see the same explanation given by the Buddha. So this is the way. Idavikawe bhikkhu aranya gatowa rukkamula gatowa sunyagar gatowa nisidati pallankang abhucita ujung kayang panidaya parimukang satingo pattapetta. So sato vasa sati, sato passa sati. Digang va asasanto digang asasamiti pajanati, digang va passasanto digang passasamiti pajanati. Then rasang va asasanto rasang asasamiti pajanati, rasang va passasanto rasang passasamiti pajanati. Because I am reading this or I am reciting this because every word's coming in near future. That means in the second paragraph, that means 216. You can see every word is explained by this Mahathera according to the Tipitaka. And then Sabbakaya Patisangvidi Asasamiti Sikkati, Sabbakaya Patisangvidi Pasasisamiti Sikkati, Pasambayankaya Sankharang Asasisamiti Sikkati, Pasambayankaya Sankharang Pasasisamiti Sikkati. And then this is the first sets of four. And then Piti Patisangvedi Asasisamiti Sikkati, like, and then Sukha Patisangvedi Asasisamiti Sikkati, then Chitta Sankhara Patisangvedi Asasisamiti Sikkati, and then Pasasisamiti Sikkati. And Pasambayankaya Sankaran Chitta Pasambayan Chitta Sankaran Asasisamiti and Pasasisamiti Sikkati. This is the way. And this is the second sets of four that belongs to the Vedananupassana. But this Vedananupassana, according to the Buddha's real teaching, you don't need to focus your body. You need to focus, you need to enter into the first jhana, and then based on this jhana, and then you need to advert your mental process and practice vipassana. Like that, everything, this is the way to practice. And third set of four is the Chitta Patisangvediya Asasisamiti Sikkati, like that. Abhipamodayan Chittang Asasisamiti Sikkati, again Pasasisamiti Sikkati also. I explained this. If somebody needs, and go back to my previous lecture and get the idea. And Samadhan Chittang means the concentrated mind, and Vimochan Chittang, that is the liberated mind. And this is the Chittanupassana. Right? Then Aniccanupassi, Asasisamiti, like Viraganupassi, Nirodhanupassi, Patinissaganupassi, that is the Dhammanupassana. So according to the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Buddha explained how you can attain Nibbana by using this Ānāpānassati meditation. Actually, if you want to practice in this way, you must practice jhana first. Otherwise, you don't need to practice some kind of concentration using this Ānāpānassati meditation and try to practice vipassana. It's useless. So somebody asked me how to practice Ānāpānassati meditation. Only will give the nibbana. Just Ānāpānassati meditation only will give the nibbana. In this way, practice. But Buddha's common teaching, that means you get the concentration or the chitta visuddhi, and then 4-element meditation, and then rupa kammatthana or the materiality meditation, mentality meditation, and the paccaya pariggha or the cause discerning knowledge. And you need to practice for defining devices like Lakhana, the Chatukka, and then you want to practice vipassana, real vipassana. I'm telling this is again and again. Why? This you to understand. This is the way of Buddha's teaching. So Okay, now let's move to our 216 paragraph, because everything now is gonna, this Mahatera is gonna explain word by word. Okay, let's read this. Kathang bhavito cha bhikkhave ānāpānassati samadhīti etta tāva kathanti ānāpānassati samadhi bhavanam nāna pakarato vittaretu kamyata pucca. What is that? That means, and how develop bhikkhu, how practice much, or how practice again and again repeatedly, is concentration through the mindfulness of breathing. Here, first of all, kathang, how? Kathang mean, what is this? Kathang mean, kathanti, kathang means, that means, ānāpānassati samadhi bhavana nāna pakarato vittaretu kamyata pucca. This is the question showing desire to explain in detail by the Buddha. So the development of concentration depending on this Ānāpānassati meditation. So this is the way, because this is the Kattu Kamata Pucca mean, Buddha asks some question, and you don't need to give the answer. Buddha itself, Buddha himself give the explanation. That means the answer. So that is what is called Kattu Kamyata Pucca. That means willing to give the answer, and Buddha asks question, right? That is what is called Kattu Kamyata Pucca. So Kathang mean, for example, Kathang Bhavi, here Buddha asks in this way, Kathang Bhavitocha Bhikkave Ānāpānassati Samadhi Kathang Bahuli Kato Santocheva Panitocha Asechanikocha Sukocha Viharo. So this is actually, and then Buddha gives the answer, right? Anupannecha papake dhamme, papake akusale dhamme, thanaso antardhapeti. As soon as these defilement arise in you, they destroy it, they derail this Ānāpānassati meditation itself derail. How to derail? Actually, by the Buddha's real teaching only. Keep it in mind. That's why I'm pointed out again and again, because sometimes your mind spoiled by another kind of meditation that is not conducive to the Nibbana. Okay, now, therefore, Kathang Bhavitocha Bhikkave, again 216, Kathang Bhavitocha Bhikkave Ānāpānassati Samadhiti Etta Tava Kathanti. This is the, first of all, this Tava mean, first of all, Kathang mean Ānāpānassati Samadhi Bhavana Nana Pakarato Vittaretu Kamatya Pucca. That means, how is the question showing desire to explain in detail the development of concentration of this mindfulness of the breathing meditation in various ways. Nana Pakarato mean in various ways. Bhavito cha bhikkave ānāpānassati samadhiti. Now the another katang bhavito bahulikato, like explanation has been given in the passage. Now bhavito cha bhikkave ānāpānassati samadhi, that means nana pakarato bhavito cha bhikkave ānāpānassati samadhi means, and develop because concentration based on mindfulness of the breathing, that stand for this thing. Nana pakarato vittareto kamyataya putta dhamma nidassana. That is the actually the thing that is being asked about out of the desire to explain it and its various ways. This is the bhavito, develop. And katang bahulikato peyalan. That means katang bahulikato, and then they have shortened. It has been shortened now. Katang bahulikato vupasameti, like that. For example, you can see in the beginning. Again, go to the 215. 215, if you move to 215, you can say idani yantang bhagavata ayampiko bhikkhave ānāpānassati samadhi bhavito bahulikato santocheva panitocha asechanikocha sukocha viharo upanuppannecha papage akusale dhamme thanaso antardhapeti vupasameti. And then here they have shortened bahulikato up to vupasameti. bahulikato up to upsamati, they have short. So what is the meaning of that thing? Etapi eseva nayo. Etapi eseva nayo mean whatever we discuss about bhavitocha bhikkhave ānāpānassatila samadhi, like that bahulikatocha bhikkhave ānāpānassati samadhi. And then in this passage, actually how develop much, right? How develop much, and in the early stage I explained this thing, how develop much, and again much mean how develop much mean how develop again and again, and is peaceful, santocheva panito, superior, and asechaniko mean no need to make the object deliberately, or you don't need to catch up, right? If you make a cake or something like that, you don't need to catch up. In the same way, if you practice Ānāpānassati samadhi, you don't need to make anything outside. Or for example, if you need to make kasina meditation, you need to make the kasina disc first. Or if you want to go to practice asubha meditation or something like that, then you just want to go to the scene. And even in these days, you can see in the YouTube or somewhere the dead bodies. That means one day swollen dead body, or whatever the dead body I explain in the Subha meditation. So you need to at least see, and then practice with the meditation, the first jhana up to like that. But this meditation, we are very lucky to this meditation to practice, because the object is within you, within the nostril. So asechaniko mean that's the mean. So in the same way, asechaniko and santocha viharo. Santocha viharo mean it gives the peaceful abode in the meditation, right? It gives the peaceful abode in the meditation. So meditation abode, it gives the peaceful meditation abode. So like that, the same explanation. So therefore it says up to let's go number 216 again. Katang bahulikato peyalang bupasametiti etapi esevanayo. The explanation is same whatever I explained here. Tat bhavitoti upadito vadito va, right? Va you need to take, right? Va is at the end. The bhavito stand for, bhavito mean develop, stand for upadito, generated, right? Va o vadito. Vadito mean we can say cultivated, right? Vadito. Vadito mean cultivated. Or we can say raised. And let's go to the other sentence. Ānāpānassati samadhiti. What is the meaning of the concentration based on this mindfulness of the breathing? That stands for Ānāpāna parigāhikāya satya saddhiṃ sampayutto samadhi. What is the meaning? What is the Ānāpānassati samadhi mean? Concentration associated with this mindfulness that discerns the breathing, or it is the concentration on mindfulness of breathing that discerns the breathing, or that focus breathing, or it is the concentration on mindfulness of breathing. So there is the explanation. So this explanation, without this explanation, you can produce up to the jhana. That therefore this Mahatera now explain in detail. Bahulikato. Then again, bahulikato ti punang kato. What is the meaning of bahulikato? Mean again and again you need to do, or done again and again, repeatedly. Again and again mean repeatedly, done again and again. That is the, or we can say cultivated again and again, or we can say grown again and again. Then that is the explanation there. And santocheva panito chati, santocheva panito cheva. What is the meaning of peaceful and superior? Santa mean the peaceful, Panita mean the superior, means this Ānāpānassati meditation is peaceful as well as superior. So that is the meaning. Ubhayatta eva saddena niyamo veditabbo. This eva sadda, like Santocheva, santocha eva, right? Eva sound. Panito, panito cha eva. Like that, you need to apply to this eva. Eva mean in this way. Eva mean like that is eva mean like only, even, just like meaning only. For example, uh, what is the like how to ever mean only, that mean in both terms, that mean this santo as well as panita. Santa mean the peaceful, and the panita is the superior. So then in both terms you should apply this ever sound. The meaning is only, right? It gives that means it do give, the peaceful meditation. It do give the superior meditation. That's the meaning, right? That that is the eva mean. And again, king vuttang hoti. What is meant? What is meant? Ayanghi yatha. What is meant mean? Then, for example, you need to. This is very peaceful. Then this is very superior. And what is that meaning? The meaning is ayanghi yatha asubha kammattanang kevalang pati vedavasena santancha panitancha olarika olarikaramanatta pana particulararammanattacha arammana neva santang na panitang na evan kenacha parayana asantova appanitova. Okay, so actually I will read the sentence up to the full stop. And okay, and then athako arammana santatayapi santo upasanto nibuto pativeda sankata anga santatayapi. Okay, what is the meaning? I explain here in this way. So for example, King Vuttang Hoti mean, what is the meaning? What is the meaning? Or what's meant? The Santa and the Panita. Santa means this Ānāpānassati meditation. It says from the beginning up to the end, it is peaceful. And from the beginning up to the end, it is superior meditation. And from the beginning up to the end, it is don't need to add any catch up, or you don't need to deliberately decorate your meditation subject and the object. Sometimes we need to make meditation subject, as I said before, as kasina like meditation. Here, comparing with the foulness meditation or the loathsome meditation, it says in this way: just as this foulness meditation subject or the loathsome meditation subject, if you take the dead body, that is merely, barely peaceful and superior only in the case of jhana concentration. Pativedavasena, right? Pativedavasena means jhana concentration. Kevalang asubha kammattanang kevalang pativedavasena santancha panitancha. Then when you attain jhana only, it is peaceful as well as superior. But in the case of Ānāpānassati meditation, from the beginning up to then, it is surely peaceful as well as superior. But when you see the dead body, sometimes you will get frightened, and sometimes you get the some like foulness to your mind, and like that. That means the object itself in the asubha meditation or the foulness meditation is disgusting. But the Ānāpānassati meditation, it's not the way like that. It's not disgusting. It's very superior. It's very peaceful. So they're gonna now compare. Okay, Olarika Ramanatta Pana Particula Ramanattacha Aramanavasena Neva Santang na Panitang. So then this foulness meditation, right? It is never become peaceful and superior when the meditator takes as an object, because of being a quite gross subject and repulsiveness subject. Quite gross subject means Olarikata, quite gross subject, or being quite gross subject as well as particular aramanata, repulsiveness object. And but this mindfulness of meditation, how you want to say? Na evang kenacha paryayena asantova apanitova atako aramana santatayapi santo upasanto nibuto pativeda sankata anga santatayapi. And but this mindfulness of the breathing meditation is neither unpeaceful, no inferior in any aspect. Actually, it's instead peaceful, calm, and cool in object wise, as well as jhana attainment wise and jhana factors wise as well. So, object wise, it is peaceful, and then it's peaceful and calm and peaceful with the jhana attainment, as well as the jhana factor wise. It is it is peaceful, because if you attain to the fourth jhana, you have upekka and ekagrata, equanimity and the one pointedness only you have. So that means that is peaceful in the fourth jhana, where the super peaceful is the fourth jhana, and then third jhana is less than that, second jhana is less than that, first jhana is less than that, like that. So jhana factor wise also, this Ānāpānassati meditation, it is peaceful. But in the case of Lotsa meditation, only have first jhana. That means you have gross jhana factors. For example, vitakka, which are like initial application, sustained application, like gross jhana factor. You have only you have in the case of foulness meditation, asubha meditation. But this Ānāpānassati meditation gives the fourth jhana, up to the fourth jhana, and then because of that reason, it is jhana factor wise also, it's peaceful. So you need to understand in this way. And again, anga santaya, aramana panitataya pi panito anga atitta karo. Anga panitatayapi. Again, it says Ānāpāna is superior to object wise, so it is superior. No bitter taste, right? No bitter taste. Atittakara. Tirtakara means bitter taste. So you don't have any bitter taste in the case of while doing Ānāpānassati meditation up to the fourth jhana. So it is superior. Regards with jhana factors too. Jhana factors also, it's superior. Tena vuttang santocheva panito. Therefore, Buddha pointed out this Ānāpānassati meditation is peaceful and superior as well. So this is keep it in mind. Compare with the other meditation subject and meditation object, and then you just here explain the most disgusting meditation subject, right? Most disgusting meditation subject is the asubha meditation or the repulsiveness meditation. So, for example, again, if you compare with the metta meditation, right? Metta meditation, what is peaceful and what is peaceful and what is superior? If you compare with metta meditation, what is the object? The beings are the being one being, or the beings, multiple beings are the object. So that means you need to take the object. You need to take the object out from the outside, because the beings are outside of you. And for example, if you take if you take this meditation subject, that meditation subject, actually it is coming in near future to you to understand. I will explain how to practice up to the third jhana, or with taking this object of beings to produce loving kindness meditation, metta meditation. But you at that time also, you can understand you can take the object, but the thing is, as soon as you took the object, it vanished. But this Ānāpānassati meditation, not like that. So because the object is within your nostril, so that means Ānāpānassati meditation is within you. The other all objects except the Kayagata Sati, right? Kayagata sati means 32 parts of the body, also you within your body, and the other all meditation subjects are outside of you. Keep it in mind. So therefore, this meditation, Ānāpānassati meditation, is peaceful, santo, and superior, panito. Okay, and then let's go to the asechaniko. Asechaniko cha sukocha viharo. Actually, in this, what's the meaning? Asechaniko cha sukocha viharo. Asechaniko mean, I told that asechaniko mean you don't need to make object deliberately. You don't need to make some a sprinkling, kind of sprinkling. No need to sprinkle to the meditation subject. Like if you make the casino dish, you need to sprinkle something, right? Water, or you need to decorate like that. But here, this meditation, like if you make a cake and you need some ingredient and make effort to prepare the structure of it like that, and then decoration with icing or something like that, then that means actually this is very difficult then, right? That means no need to do in the, if you practice this Ānāpānassati meditation, you don't need to engage any kind of whatever I explained here. So they're gonna explain in this way. So therefore, asechanikocha sukocha viharoti etapana nasa sechanti. Sechanti means sprinkle. Therefore, asechaniko. That means in this term, in these terms mean asechanikocha. The one meaning is asechaniko, other one is sukocha viharo, sukha viharo, like that. In these terms, to this meditation subject of Ānāpānassati meditation, no need any kind of sprinkling to make object perfect. Because I told that other object you need to sprinkle some. Sprinkle mean not only sprinkle the water or something like that. You need to do something. That's the meaning here. And actually, um, for example, if you make a cake and you need ingredients and make effort to prepare it, the structure of it, and then decoration of icing or something like that. But in the case of kasina meditation, so you need to prepare the preliminary work. You need to do the preliminary work to make the kasina dish, like that. And the foulness meditation, you want to go to the scene. So on things you need to do. But this Ānāpānassati meditation, it's not like that. So therefore, it is what is called asechaniko, as well as similar terms to here. Ānāsittako. Ānāsittako means no sprinkling, right? No sprinkling. Ānāsittako means. And then abbo kinno. Abbo kinno mean again, that mean separation, right? And Patieko means again separation. Aveniko mean that is unique, right? Unique. So then this is the way you to understand the that means asechanika. This Mahatma explained what is asechanika, and actually the same meaning. All are the same meaning. So as here, Ānāsittako, Abbokinno, Patiyeko, Aveniko mean the meaning of asechaniko. That means you don't need to make any sprinkling while doing this meditation. Natti etta parikammenava upacharenava santata. Adi samannaharato pabhuti attano sabhaveneva santocha panitocha tiatto. That means here he says according to the Tipitaka, and when you reach to the preliminary concentration and access concentration, preliminary concentration means parikama samadhi and access concentration means the upachara samadhi. And then not only these meditation subjects are peaceful and superior, because when you reach to the preliminary concentration, you may think that this meditation subject is superior. But this is the beginning. But not in the beginning, right? Not in the beginning. However, if you this Ānāpānassati meditation subject, that is not only peaceful and superior when you reach to the preliminary concentration, and the access concentration, but it is peaceful and superior since you began this meditation, because its object is within your nostril. That's the meaning. No need to go here and there to take the meditation subject. Adi samannaharata upabhati means from the beginning. From the beginning, your meditation subject sabhavena santocha panitocha. That means nature. By nature, this meditation subject is peaceful as well as superior. Kechipana asechaniko anasittako ojavanto sabhaveneva madhuroti vadanti. So actually somebody says like some say like this what call this the meaning of asechaniko means anasittako ojavanto sabhaveneva madhuroti vadanti. And somebody says anasittako mean again no need unsprinkling. Ojavanto mean it's the ojavanta mean possessed of nutritive essence or nutritive value, ojavanta. And that mean actually the other one is ojavanto, and they say madhuro. Madhura mean, it's sweet in its individual essence. So somebody explained like that, but no problem. Evam ayang asechanikocha. Evam ayang asechanikocha mean this Ānāpānassati meditation. In this way, thus this Ānāpānassati meditation is unsprinkling and atappita khane kayika chetasika sukha patilabhaya samvattanato sukhocha viharoti veditabbo. And they say because actually they say in this way, so it should be understood to be unsprinkled and having blissful abiding. Sukhocha viharo means blissful abiding or blissful meditation abode, since it leads to the obtaining of bodily and mental bliss with every moment of jhana concentration. Atappita khane means atappita khane. Appita khane. Right? Appita means attaining jhana. Right? Attaining jhana means appita. Appita khane means if you keep your mindfulness on the jhana javana, right? Jhana javana, so you can get bodily bliss as well as mental bliss. But kayika chetasika sukha patila samvattaniko. Because of that reason, your meditation subject of Ānāpānassati meditation is peaceful as well as superior. Okay, and let's move to. But what Tika says. Let's move to the Tika. Right? A sub-commentary says in this way, you can see Nasa Santa Panita Bhavavaham Kinchi Sechanti Asechaniko. Nasa Santa Panita Bhavavaham Kinchi Sechanti Asechaniko. Asechana Katta Anasittako. Anasitta Katta eva abhyukino asamiso parikammadina. Tato eva patiyekka visunyevako aveniko asadharan. What is the aveniko mean? Asadharan. What it means, Tika explain in this way. No need any kind of sprinkling or preparing decoration to bring about the peacefulness and superiority. Peacefulness and superiority of this meditation. No need to do any kind of effort. Effort means you don't need to make the object. That's the meaning. to this Ānāpānassati meditation subject that they explain in this way. So, but now, therefore, Atthakatha say this Ānāpānassati meditation subject is Ānāsittako. That means no need to condiment, no need to condiment. That means catch up, no need to catch up. Abokino, unmixed. Abokino means unmixed. Yeah, unmixed. And Patiyaka means that is particular, and Avenika means very special. Avenika. So that, therefore it explained in this way. So, but you need to understand in this way. Atapita, again we will go to our Atapita. Therefore, Atapita pita kane means appita kane. That means when you in every moment of jhana concentration, you get mental bliss as well as the bodily bliss. And therefore, upanupanneti. What is the meaning of uppanna become upanuppan? It has combined and make the compound noun here. That means yeah, compound noun uppanna. That means keep arising, right? Keep arising. Oh, that's the meaning. When defilement kept arising, when defilement kept arising, uppanna mean that is the meaning. Uppanne papake akusale dhammena. So therefore, uppanneti avikkambite. That means uppanna mean what the meaning? Avikkambita mean. So vikkambita means suppressed, right? Suppressed. Avikkambita means not suppressed. So then when the defilement keep arising means whenever they are not suppressed, defilement. Whenever they are not suppressed, uppanne papake akusale dhamme. Then papake mean lamake. Papake mean more gross, right? It's more gross. That means very bad. Very bad, more gross. Papake. Akusale dhammeti akosala sambhute dhamme. Akusale dhamme mean unwholesome thoughts mean akusala dhamme mean unwholesome thoughts. So what is the meaning of unwholesome thoughts? Mean the thoughts produced by akosala, unwise attention. That means unskillfulness, unwise attention. Akosala mean if you pay wise attention, then that means it is not the akosala. Kosala, then it becomes. So then you need to understand upanuppanne papake akusale dhamme mean when the defilement keep arising in you, what is the meaning? Whenever they are not suppressed, right? Because kept arising only. That means they are not suppressed by any kind of jhana factor or any kind of yoniso manasikara or the wise attention. So, but they are they keep arising. So, but while practicing this Ānāpānassati meditation, so such kind of bad defilement, that means, and the akusala dhamma, unwholesome thoughts, that means what has happened to the tanaso antardapeti, that akusala dhamma or the unwholesome thoughts disappear because this jhana attainment, they disappear at once. And at tanaso means they disappears at once means this Ānāpāna jhana causes actually cause to disappear and suppress at that very moment of attainment. At that very moment of attainment, khaneneva antardape. Vikambeti. Khaneneva antardape means jhana khane. Jhana movement, when you attain to the jhana movement, you don't have any kind of akusala dhamma. That's the meaning. Thanaso antardhapeti means that's the meaning. That means at once as soon as this defilement arise, so then that defilement arise means before the jhana. if you attain to the jhana, at that my moment, your defilement will vanish. Antardapati, desire. Vupasameti. What is the meaning of Vupasameti? I told this Matra is gonna explain everything, every word by word. Vupasameti means makes calm or stills. That is the Vupasameti. And that means Suttu Upasameti. Suttu means, thoroughly. It thoroughly calms. Suttu Upasameti. It thoroughly calms. And Nibbeda Bhagyattava Anupubbena Ariyamagga Buddhipatto Samuchindati Patippasam Bheti Buttam Hoti. And actually, Ariyamagga means, the path of the noble path. So that means Nibbeda Bhagyattava, or another kind of explanation here. Alternatively, Va mean you need to take the Va at the beginning. Va Nibbeda Bhagyatta Anupubbena Ariyamagga Buddhipatta Samuchindati. That means or else when the meditator eventually brought to fulfillment by noble path, it cut off Samuchindati. It cut off, and because of Nibbeda Bhagyatta. Nibbeda Bhagyatta means partaking of penetration of Four Noble Truths. That is what is called Nibbeda Bhagya. Nibbeda Bhagya means partaking of penetration of Four Noble Truths. What is called Nibbeda Bhagya. Bhagya means partaking. And the Nibbeda Bhagya means that the penetration of actually Four Noble Truths. And as well as Patippasambheti Uttangoti. Patippasambheti means tranquilize. So it tranquilized that is what is meant. Uttangoti. Because Anupubbena means gradually, when you attain to the Ānāpāna fourth jhana, and then if you practice Vipassana, real Vipassana, the way I explained there, according to this Tipitaka, and if you practice Vipassana up to the Arahant path knowledge, or any kind of path knowledge, the defilement step by step derail, right? Destroy, or cut off, uprooted, like that. Patippasambheti, again, as well as it tranquilizes the defilement. Okay, Ānāpāna etta sankhepato bhikkhave kena pakarena kena karena kena vidina bhavito Ānāpānassati samadhi kena pakarena bhavito bahulikato santocheva panitocheva santocheva panitocha asechanikocha sukocha viharo, like that. Upanupanne papake akusale dhamme dhanasu antardhapeti vupasameti. So then, in brief, right? Ānāpāna etta sankhepato. This is the brief meaning here. This is what is the meaning? Bhikkhave mang kena pakarena kena akarena kena vidina bhavito Ānāpānassati samadhi. Like that it goes in this way. That means because in what way? Kena pakarena. In kena akarena. In what manner? Right? In what manner? Or kena vidina. Vidhi means the system. So then by what system? By what? So by what way? By what manner? And by what system is the concentration to the mindfulness of breathing developed? Right? And again, in the same way, that means in what way, in what manner, in what system this concentration of mindfulness through the breathing practice again and again, or practice much, like that. Again, both peaceful both peaceful and superior and sechanika, like that. The defilement not suppressed, right? Defilement not suppressed because you have akusala dhamma, and when they kept arising, defilement, when they kept arising, and that means when they are not suppressed mean that mean the defilement are arising. So but when the defilement aroused, but the thing is, if you practice Ānāpānassati meditation up to fourth jhana, and if you practice real vipassana, the defilement in the jhana kane, or in the jhana mind movement also, you don't have any kind of defilement. If you attain to the Arya Magga or the noble path, so the defilement uproots. So therefore also you don't have any kind of defilement. So that's the meaning. Rupa samadhi. So therefore it tranquilizes, it make calm the mind, because you don't have any kind of akusala dhamma or the unwholesome practice. Okay, let's move to number 217. What it says. Now, idani tamattang vittarento ida bhikkave ti adima. And now the blessed one said that here bhikkhu etc. because expand in the meaning of this passage. Expand in the meaning. Vittarento mean expand in the meaning of passage. It tata mean in this passage. Ida bhikkave bhikkhuti. What is the meaning of ida? Bhikkave mean monk. Ida here one bhikkhu. What is the meaning? Bhikkave. They're gonna explain in this way now. Bhikkave. It must mean sasane bhikkhu. Ida mean it must mean sasane. In this Buddha's dispensation, right? In this Buddha's dispensation, so you in this Buddha's dispensation, a bhikkhu or like you meditator as you. Ayanhi etta ida saddo sabbapakara ānāpānassati samadhi nibbāttikassa puggalassa sannissaya bhuta sāsana paridīpano anya sāsanatta tatha bhava patisedanocha. What is this? Ayanhi ida sadda. Ida sadda mean ida mean in this sasana. In this sasana mean actually in this sasana mean in the outside of this sasana. So for example, you in ancient time you have outside of sasana, like the sasana of the Sanjay Bellatti Buddha, that is the that mean outside of sasana anyway. Niganta Nataputta, like that Asita Kesa Kambala, like those are the actually teachers of outside of this sasana. That means they don't need to come into this sasana to practice samatha and vipassana meditation up to the nibbana. Because of their mana or the conceit, proud, they never come to the Buddha. That's the meaning. The word either, therefore, either mean here mean, now here mean in this Buddha sasana, this either word signifies the illustration of Buddha's dispensation connected with the person who produces concentration based on the mindfulness of breathing. So therefore, sabbakara ānāpānassati samadhi nibbāttakassa puggalassa. So therefore, in all its modes, right? In all its modes, all its modes mean Buddha has given modes to prepare this Ānāpānassati meditation up to the fourth jhana as well as up to the nibbana. We discussed those things, and it denies that in the outside of this sasana, so Buddha denied. Therefore, only in this sasana you can practice Ānāpānassati meditation. Only in Buddha sasana, right? Other meditation, no other outside sasana, but it's called Titya. Today also we have many meditation technique, but only if you practice according to the Tipitaka, you can find out the real way. And that in that way, in that time also we had some kind of meditation subject that those are not conducive to the nibbana in this present time also. Okay, that is the meaning here. Therefore, uttang heta, Then let's move to another. Buttang hetang mean for this, it is preached in this way. Buttang hetang is preached in this way. That means it is expounded in this way by the Buddha. What way? Ideva bhikkhave samano, either dutiyo bhikkhu, either tatiyo bhikkhu. It is not there, right? But either chatuto bhikkhu, sunyo parapavada samanehi anyehi. This is actually what is called Sihanada Vagga. You have Chula Sihanada Sutta, right? Chula Sihanada Sutta. Buddha explained here in this way. Bhikkhu, only here there is the first ascetic, samana mean the ascetic, and here a second ascetic, and here only the third ascetic, and here only the fourth ascetic. The other dispensations are avoid of ascetic. That's the meaning. Avoid of ascetic. Ascetic mean here actually the first ascetic mean the stream entry, path of stream entry is the first ascetic. That means Sotapan. And then second ascetic, what is the Dutya Samana? Second ascetic, that means the Sakadagami, or the once returner, path of one returner. And then Tatyo Samana. Either in this asana or in this dispensation, only you have the third ascetic. Who is the third ascetic? Anagami one, the non-return, right? Non-return. And in this asana, fourth samana or the ascetic also there. What is the fourth ascetic? That is the arahant one, right? That is the enlightened one. So in this asana only you can find out kind of four noble person. So therefore, Tena Buddhang imasmin sasane bhikkhuti. Therefore, Buddha said in this asana a monk. In this asana a monk. Actually, if Buddha says this as a monk, because I told always, Buddha always with the bhikkhu, the Arya bhikkhu as well as the Sammuti or the conventional bhikkhu. And but therefore, Buddha every time, most of the time, if he is going to give you a Dhamma Desana, you can hear bhikkhu. But sometimes, for example, if Upali what call householder came to the Buddha, then usually Buddha never mentioned as bhikkhu. Then Buddha taught Upali or Visakha or sometimes or Visakha, like that Buddha mentioned. But here Buddha especially mentioned the bhikkhu because Buddha is always with the bhikkhu. So therefore, Buddha's main focus is the bhikkhu. But every Dhammadesana expounded by the Buddha to all of the beings, right? All beings mean especially to the Deva, human, and the Brahma. Okay, let's move to the other paragraph now. Aranya Gatoa, like Sunyara Gatoa, Aranya Gatoa, Rukamula Gatoa, Sunyagara Gatoa. Now he is gonna explain what is the meaning of Aranyagato. What is Aranyagato mean? Has gone to a forest. Sunyagaragato or the Rukamulagato mean having gone to the base of the tree, root of the tree, and Sunyagaragato mean having gone to the empty place, like that. So now explain word by word in this way. Idamassa Ānāpānassati bhavana samadhi bhavana anurupa senasana parigaha paridipana. That means gone to the forest and so on to an empty place like that, root of the tree like that. This actually signifies that he has found an meditation abode which is favorable to the development of Ānāpānassati meditations up to the fourth chant. So this is the explanation. Ānāpānassati samadhi bhavana anurupa senasana. That means anurupa senasana means favorable to the development of this Ānāpānassati meditation. Imassahi bhikkhuno digaratang rupadisu arammanesu anuvisatang chittang Ānāpānassati samadhi arammanang abhiruhitung na ichchati. Kutagona Yutta Ratovya Upatameva Dhavati. Now, actually, for this bhikkhu's mind has long been unvisited, diffused, or distracted. Unvisited means diffused or distracted. This bhikkhu's mind has long been distracted, diffused among the visible data, etc. Visible data and, um, the sound data and the order data, flavor data, and then you can see tangible object, right? And then you have the Dhamma object like thing. And so your mind now diffuse among those kind of the object from the six sense doors. Therefore, such kind of mind, anuvisatan chittang ānāpānassati samadhi āramanang abhiruhitung na ichati. Such kind of mind does not want to mount. Abhiruhitung means mount. To mount to the object of Ānāpānassati meditation. Because why? Your mind always wandering. So because of that reason, it is like Kuta Gona Yutta Ratovya Upatameva Dhavati. Therefore, it runs off the track. Runs off the track like a chariot harness to a Kuta Gona mean like here actually Kuta mean wild ox also. Gona mean ox. The wild ox also Kuta Gona. Here Kuta Gona mean actually the untamed ox, right? So untamed ox, like if you harness untamed ox to the chariot, what happened? So he runs off here and there, out of the track. But if you do the tamed one, it has never happened like that. In the beginning of the meditator, so therefore every meditator, this is very common. Every meditators, your mind wanders away or diffuse or distract because of you are taking object from different sense organ. But if you do not take any object from the outside or the other sense organ, if you focus only the Ānāpānassati object, it did the in-breath, out-breath, and the touch point, so you will attain to the jhana. So that's the meaning. Therefore, uppatameva means out of track. He always runs off to the out of track. Tasma Sayyatapi nama Goko Kuta Denuya Sabbang Kirang Pivitva Vadditang Kuta Vachang Dametu Kamo Denuto Apanetva Eka Mante Mahantan Tambang Nikanitva Tat Yottena Bandehi Atasa so vacho ito chitocha vipandita palayatung asakkonto tameva tambang upanisideyava upanipajjayava. Okay, I will stop here. Then and now again it has been given an simile, like in this way. Now suppose a cowherd, right? Cowherd mean gopo. Gopo mean a cowherd. The cowherd wanted to tame untamed calf, right? Tame untamed calf that has grown well actually after assuming all the milk from his mother cow. Kuta Denu, I mean here also the mother cow also kuta mean, sometimes kuta mean untamed also kuta, wild also kuta, and kuta mean again like deceiving person also kuta, right? This cow also deceiving because she need to give all the milk to the baby cow, right? Calf. That's the meaning. So therefore now he need to tame that baby cow or the calf, right? He need to tame. Then now the cowherd need to tame, and he would take it away from the cow, right? Dehinuto apanetwa mean he need to, first of all, he need to take the cow away from the cow and tie it up with the rope to a post, stout post, mahantang tambang, stout post dug into the ground. Now that post is dug into the ground and he need to tie it up. Then the calf, what happened to the calf? Calf might dash to and fro, right? Very quickly. He dashed to and fro, and ito chito mean that's the meaning. To and fro, he dashed. He might dash. It might dash, and but being unable to get away, then this calf would eventually sit down and lie down by the post. That upanisideyawa, upanipajjayava mean he upanisideyi mean he sit down. Upanipajjaya mean he lie down because he is unable to go away because he has now been tied by a rope onto the post. Evameva, along the same line, iminapi bhikkhuna digaratang rupadi rasapana vadditang duttachitang dametu kamena rupadi aramanato apanitva aranyang va rukamulang va sunya garang va pavesetva tatta assasa passasa tambe satiyuttena banditabbanga. Now, along the same line, when a bhikkhu wants to tame his own restless mind that has long been spoiled by being reared a visible data so on thing as object for its food and drink, right? As object for its food and drink, so he should take it away from the visible data and the like objects, 6 kind of objects, and then after reaching into a forest or somewhere, or the root of tree, or to the empty place, and he should tie the mind up there mean onto the object. That mean, what is the object now? The post, right? To the post of respiration, we can say, to the post of respiration. Respiration mean in breath and out breath, with the rope of mindfulness. The rope is the mindfulness now. Then like a that post, right? Stout post. This is the post is the respiration, right? In breath, out breath, and touch point is the post. And in rope is the mindfulness. Now the calf is tied by the rope and tied to the post by the rope. In the same way, now the meditator want to tie the mind up there to the post of respiration and with the rope of mindfulness. The rope is the mindfulness now. The rope is equal to the mindfulness. And so, what has Satiyottena banditabbang? Satiyottena means that is the rope of mindfulness. We need to tie it up from the rope of the mindfulness. Now, what is the thamba? Thamba means the post. Thamba is the asasupasas, respiration. Or we can say in breath, out breath is the thamba or the post. And the sati mean now is equal to the rope. Evamasa tanchitang ito chitocha vipanditvape pupe achinnarammanang alabamanang satiyottang chinditva palayitung asakkontang tamevarammanang upachara appanavasena upanisidati cheva upanipajjati cha. And now what happened here? His meditation mind now vipandati. Vipandati means may then dash to and fro, right? Initially, his mind also dash to and fro. But when it no longer gets the object, because actually he was formerly used to Pubbe Achinnaramana. Pubbe Achinnaramana mean actually in this way, right? Now you know his meditation mind may now then dash to and fro when it no longer gets the object. Object mean the outside object, because no, the object mean the Ānāpānassati object you don't need to get now, because why? It was actually formerly used to do to take the many object, but now being unable to break the rope of mindfulness now. Now you are making your mindfulness to the object. Then you don't need to break that rope and get away. Because therefore it sits down. Upanishidati, right? It sits down and upanipajjati. It's lie down. It sits down and it's lie down, taking firmly the same object. Same object mean what is the initial object of in breath, out breath, and the touch point under the influence of access and the absorption concentration. Upachara appanavasen, right? Tameva aramanang upachara appanavaseneva. That means he sees the initial nimitta preliminary sign, and then he sees the learning sign, and he sees the counterpart sign patibhaga nimitta, and then he enter into the jhana. That's the meaning. So therefore, initially your meditation mind become distracted, diffuse, wander. But when you keep practicing this meditation subject, ultimately your rope of mindfulness is very firm towards the object of the pause. What is the pause? In breath, out breath, and touch point. That is the pause. And in the same way, then you can enter into the you can see the signs of this meditation subject, and if you see the counterpart sign patibhaga nimitta ultimately, and if then you can enter into the upachara samadhi as well as the jhana samadhi. Tenahu Purana. It's said in our ancient teachers has said in this way. Yatha tambe nibandeya vachang damang naroid bandeyevang sakanchitang satya rammane dalham. Here actually it says in Parajika Pali and many many suttas, right? It has mentioned this thing even in Satipatthana Sutta Attakatha also. Here Attakatha Digha Nikaya mean that is the meaning. Digha Nikaya Attakatha 303 third book also, right? Third book, third book. And for example, what is the meaning of this? Yatha tambe nibandeya vachang damang naroid. Naro mean a man, right? Just as a man, yatha mean just as a man, naro, who tames a calf, right? The vachang damang, who tames who is taming a calf, tambe nibandeya. And what he want to do is he would tie it into a post. And bandeyevan sakanchittang. And so in this asana, either in this asana also, thus in this asana too, the meditator should tie his own meditation mind by mindfulness firmly. Bandeyevan sakanchittang. Sakanchittang means his own mind. Satya rammane dalhang. Dalhang means firmly. Firmly. Sati arammane. Satya arammane means firmly to the object, right? With the mindfulness firmly to the object. In the same way, along the same line, the meditator should tie his own meditation mind by mindfulness firmly to the object. So that's the meaning. Again, I will tell, just as a man who tame a car would tie it to a post. And so in this asana too, the meditator should tie his own meditation mind by mindfulness firmly to the object. That's the meaning. Evamassetang senasanang bhavananurupang hoti tena vuttang idamassa ānāpānassati samadhi bhavananurupa senasana pariggaha dīpana. Evamassetang senasanang bhavananurupang hoti. That means bhavananurupang means that abode, whatever Buddha has been, whatever Buddha has given the abode of meditation abode, that should be favorable. So this is how an abode is favorable to the development. Bhavana rupang hoti tena vuttang idamassa ānāpānassati bhavana samadhi bhavana anurupa senasana pariggaha dīpana. So therefore it is said that this signifies that he has found an abode that is favorable to the development of concentration through the mindfulness of breathing. So in this way, Buddha has, Ānāpānassatikathā says, because of this reason, Buddha has mentioned ida bhikkhave bhikkhu, right? Ida bhikkhave bhikkhu. Okay, let's move to the other paragraph also. Athava, or another explanation, alternatively another explanation. Va mean alternatively, atha then, yasma idang kammattana pabede muddhabhutang sabbanyu buddha pacceka buddha buddha savakanang visesadi gama ditta dhamma sukavihara padattanam ānāpānassati samadhi kammattanam itti purisa hatti asadi saddha samakulang gamantam aparecchajitva na sukarang bhavetu saddha kantakatta jhanas. So therefore, alternatively another meaning, right? This mindfulness of breathing as a meditation subject, ānāpānassati samadhi kammattanam, which is actually muddhabhuta, foremost among the various meditation subjects. Kammattana pabede muddhabhuta, which is all foremost among the various meditation subjects of all the Buddha, Sabbanyu, right? Sabbanyu Buddha, Pacceka Buddha. All the Buddha who is omniscient, having omniscient knowledge, and some Pacceka Buddha, right? Pacceka Buddha, or the solitary Buddha, and some disciples of the omniscient one, or Buddha Savakana, as a actually Visosadigama Dittadhamma Sukhavihara Padattana. Padattana means basis, right? As a basis. This is the to attain to the arahantship of them. This is the basis, right? Basis of Visesadhigama. Visesadhigama means attaining distinction. Attaining distinction means, the arahantship and the anagami, like that, right? That is the Visesadhigama. So this meditation subject as a basis of attaining distinction and Dittadhamma Sukha Vihara and bliss here and now, this is the foremost meditation subject. They say in this thing. This is the foremost meditation subject. So therefore, you also should practice this meditation subject. My student, most of my students progress actually by practicing this Ānāpānassati meditation subject up to the fourth jhana, and there many meditators. I guide many meditators in local as well as native, as well as the foreign meditators also. I will usually give Ānāpānassati meditation, right? I usually give Ānāpānassati meditation, and most of them progress with that, because this is the foremost among the various meditation subjects, because every Buddha, most of the Pacceka Buddha and some Buddha Savaka also, they use this as a basis meditation, right? Padattana. And another, it says Itti Purisa Hati, Asadi, Sadda Samakulang. Samakula mean actually resound, right? Resound with the noises, but it's called Sadda Samakula. Resound with the noises. Sorry, yeah, noises. So that means Itti Purisa mean, in the actually this is not easy to develop. It's a na sukrang bhavetu. It is not easy to develop this meditation subject of Ānāpānassati, without leaving the neighborhood of the villages which resound with the noises, right, of women, men, elephant, horses, so on. Itti Purisa, Hatti mean the elephant. Itti mean, women, Purisa mean the men, Hatti is the elephant, and Asadi. Asadi mean horses and the like animal. If you have dog even, right? Dog, because dog every time barking. So therefore you cannot meditate. And especially their time of generation, so you can't meditate because every time they make a noise. So like that, any kind of animal, they disturb you to produce up to the fourth jhana. So therefore that means resound with the noise, sadda samakula. Actually, because Buddha said, because noise being a thorn to the jhana attainment. Sadda kandakatta jhanas. The noise being a thorn mean, it is thorn mean, rose flower has thorn, right? In the stick you have stalk, you have a thorn, like that. The, because when you want to attain the jhana with this Ānāpānassati meditation, if somebody is like resound with noises, right? Resound with noises, then what happened? It is like a thorn to your eardrum. That's the meaning. So therefore, you can produce the jhana. So therefore, it is very difficult to produce jhana with the noisy area. That's the meaning. Agamake pana aranye sukara. In the case of whereas in the forest, that is away from the village. So therefore, meditator can discern this Ānāpānassati meditation up to with ease, and produce up to the fourth jhana of this Ānāpānassati meditation. So therefore, it is says in this way, Agamake pana aranye sukarang yogavacharena idang kammattanam parigrahetva Ānāpāna chatutta jhana nibbattetva tadeva padakang katta samkare sammasitva aggapalang arahatam pambhavantu. So what it is with ease you can do this meditation without least sound, right? Least sound you can produce up to the fourth jhana, and then based on this jhana. So it says in this way. So therefore, no any other explanation here. You need to produce Ānāpāna chatutta jhana. That means up to the fourth jhana. Nibbattetva, after producing tadeva padakam kata. Based on that jhana, sankhare sammasitva. You need to now, sankhara means whatever the jhana mind, jhana mental process, you need to discern first mental process. That is the mentality meditation. And you want to discern your heart base and the other materiality. That is the materiality meditation. Not only heart base, you need to focus and you need to discern every other kind of like every other kind of six sense doors, and then you want to fulfill your materiality meditation, and then you need to find out the cause for this mentality and materiality, and then only you can do the vipassana after practicing the four defining devices. That means Lakanadi Chatuka, then you are very eligible to practice vipassana, and then practice vipassana. Sankare Sammasita means you need to advert or take back your jhana. So for example, you need to enter into the first jhana, and then after after bright this jhana light, then you need to emerge from the jhana, and you advert your mental process. What is the jhana mental process? You advert that jhana mental process from the, for example, Pavanga, Manodaravajjana, that means the life continuum. That is the first mind movement in the heart base, and then your Manodaravajjana, or the what call we can say mind or adverting consciousness appear in the heart base, and then after disappearing that, or after breaking down that mind movement, then you have parikamma mind movement, or the preliminary consciousness, and then access consciousness, and then your conformity consciousness, and then your change of lineage consciousness. That means all I'm telling the mind movement now, and then only you can see the jhana chavana, or the jhana impulsion mind. So you just want to focus every mind movement in the mental process, and you want to reach to the jhana javan, or the jhana impulsion mind movement, and take the jhana impulsion mind movement. And in the jhana impulsion mind movement, you have four kind of aggregate. For example, in the jhana mind movement, you have feeling mental factor, that is the feeling aggregate, and you have perception mental factor, so that is the perception aggregate. And then you have other all mental factor are the sankhara khanda, or the formation aggregate. And finally you have mind. Your jhana mind is the vijnana aggregate, or we can say vijnana khanda, or the consciousness aggregate. So altogether four aggregate in the mind movement, and mind movement cannot arise alone, always depending on the heart base. So heart base with the 63 kind of materiality, because I am telling those things, I explain those things in the Ānāpānassati, after Ānāpānassati in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Please go back to Ānāpānassati Sutta, and then you can find out everything I explained there. Uh, anyway, this is the heart base and the other materiality, and then focus your materiality, that is the sankhara, right? Sankhare sammasitva, and then you contemplate the sammasitva, contemplate this five aggregate, right? That is the sankhara, and aggapalang arahatang sampapunitu, and then you can attain to up to the nibbana with the arahant path knowledge. So this is actually this is why this is said based on the Ānāpāna. This is the way. No need to practice any Ānāpānassati meditation up to the preliminary concentration or some concentration, and don't practice vipassana. So, right, that is not the real vipassana. I'm always telling to you, because this is not the correct way, and this is the correct way. If it is correct way, then should be mentioned here. But it has not mentioned like that. You need to anyway Ānāpānassatikathā jhana. Right? Up to the Ānāpānassatikathā jhana, you must produce, and then you need to practice 4-element meditation, and then materiality meditation, first materiality meditation, and then mentality meditation, and cause discerning knowledge, and then you can practice vipassana. That's the way here also explained in this way. So we can't go against the Buddha's teaching. If you are be to the Buddha's teaching, only you can practice in real way. So this is the way, and forget about the other ways, because if you have other ways Buddha mentioned, then here it must include, but here not include. Tasmasa anurupa senasanam dasyento bhagava aranya gatuvati adima. So therefore, in order to point out what is the favorable abodes to the meditation, so therefore Buddha mentioned uh, uh, gone to the forest and the passage, by pointing out favorable abode to the meditation. So therefore we finished that thing also. Now actually this explanation is in Mahasatipatthana Sutta. We did this, but again it has come here. But let's move to that also. what here explaining simile, right? He explaining a simile. Um, uh, yeah, and what is it? Vattu vidya vijjacharyo viyahi bhagava. Okay, what is the meaning? Vattu vijjacharyo. Vattu vijjacharya mean, architect, right? Architect or a master of art of building site, right? Master of art of building site, what is called architecture. So blessed one is like architecture now. It's like an architecture. Big why? It says in this way. So yatha vattu vidyacharyo nagara bhumin passitva suttu upaparikitva etta nagarang mapetati upadisati. The reason is, this as the architect surveys the purposed proposed site, given by the king, right? Proposed site at the time, proposed site given for a town, and now we want to thoroughly examine it. Upaparik, right? Upaparikitva, examine thoroughly. After thoroughly examined, uh, and then he gives his direction. Build the town here, right? His direction he has given. Build the town here. Etta nagarang mapetati upadisati. Upadisati mean he advised, or he gives the direction. And sottinacha nagare nithite rajakulato mahasakkaram labhati. And when the town is safely finished, he receives great honors from the royal family. Rajakulato mahasakkaram labhati. Rajakula mean royal family. एवमेव योगावचरस्य अनुरूप सेनासनं उपपरिकित्वा एत्त कम्मठानं अनुयुज्य तब्बन्ति उपदिशति. In along the same line, the Buddha also, or the blessed one, examine and abode as to its suitability for a meditator, and he directs upadisati. He directs the meditator in this way. Devote your meditation subject here. Anuyunjati mean devote, anuyunja, Etta kammatanang anuyunjitabang. Your meditation subject should be devoted here, right? Like that, Buddha said to the meditator. And what has happened then? How then the Buddha also is similar to the Vattuvidyacharya or the architect in this way. Tato tatta kammatanang anuyuttena yogina kamena mean gradually arahate patte. When he attained to the arahantship, samma sambuddho sovata bhagavati mahantan sakkaram labhati. So actually now when the meditator has devoted to later on when the meditator has devoted to this meditation subject and has reached the arahantship gradually, he says in this way, samma sambuddho sovata bhagava. The blessed one is indeed fully enlightened. Like that, he himself called, and then he himself praised to the Buddha, and mahantang sakkarang labhati. Likewise, the blessed one receives great honor by the bhikkhu or by the all meditators. That's the meaning. So therefore, Buddha is like a Vattu Vidyacharya, architect. Buddha is like an architect. Ānāpānassatikathā bhikkhu deepi sadhisoti bucchati. And again, it has been given simile to the bhikkhu or the meditator also. Ānāpānassatikathā bhikkhu deepi sadhisoti bucchati. And this bhikkhu is compared to the leopard. Deepi mean leopard. How? Yatahi Mahadeepi Raja Aranye Tinagahanang va Vanagahanang va Pabbata Gahanang va Nisaya Niliyitva Vana Mahinsa Gona Vana Mahinsa Gokana Sukaradeo Mige Ganhati. Evameva Ayang Arany okay, Ganhati. I will explain So then, in this way, why you want to compare the meditator as a leopard? Just as a great leopard king, niliyati mean niliyati. Niliyati. Yatahi Maharaja Aranya Tinagahanangwa Vanagahanangwa Papata Gahanangwa Nisaya Niliyitva. Niliyitva mean having actually this leopard king lurks. Lurks mean, you know, like wait somewhere quietly and secretly to catch somebody, no? So this king, leopard king, also lurks in a grass or wilderness, Pinagahana or Vanagahana, jungle wilderness or Pabbata Gahana, the rock wilderness in the forest, and then seizes the wild creatures. Mige Ganhat. How Mige mean wild creatures? Ganhat mean now he seizes. He seizes wild creatures like wild buffalo, Wana Mahinsa, right? Wild buffalo, and then go mean the wild ox, and Kanna mean what called you know, wild boar, right? Wild boar. Go Kanna mean the wild ox, and Sukra mean the wild boar. So on. He seizes. Evameva. Ayang aranyadisu kammattanang anuyunjanto bhikkhu yatakkamena sotapatti sakadagami anagami arahata magge cheva arya palancha ganhanti ti veditappa. In the same line, right? Along the same line, this bhikkhu also who devotes himself to his meditation subject in the forest and root of the tree, as well as in the case of within the sunyagara or the empty place, and should be understood to seize successively the path of stream entry, once returner, non-returner, and the arahantship, and the noble fruition, arahantship, and the noble fruition as well, because Arya Palancha Ganna, noble path as well as noble fruition also, they achieve. Why? Because now, like how the leopard king seizes a creature like that, right? Likewise, you need to practice to take the Arya Maga and Arya Pala, noble path and the fruition. Tenahu Purana. Therefore, our ancient teachers said in this way, Yathapi Deepiko Nama Niliyitva Ganhati Mige Tathevayang Buddha Putto Yutta Yogo Vipassako Aranyang Pavisitvana Ganhati Palamuttamang. What is the meaning here? Yathapi Deepiko Nama Niliyitva. Niliyitva means he lurks. Ganhati Mige. Whatever I explained. Just as leopard lurked in the forest and seizes beasts like beasts like creatures, so also will this Buddha's son, right? Buddha's son, Buddha Putto, Tattevayang. So like he will this Buddha's son, Vipassana meditator, because he produced up to the fourth jhana, devoted to the meditation subject, and Yutta Yogo, right? Devoted to the meditation subject, and who entered to the forest, Aranyang Pavisitvana, who entered to the forest, Ganhati Palang Uttamang Pala, right? So he sees he achieves the highest fruit of all, highest fruit of all. So therefore, Tenasa Parakama Javayogga Bhuming Aranya Senasanang Dasento Bhagava Aranya Gatuati Adima. So therefore, the blessed one said, gone to the forest and the like passage to point out the forest abode as a place likely to hasten his advance, right? So this is the explanation here. So we will start from 218 on next day because now it is nearly 2 hours. Okay, so Dr. Shita.
Sadhu, sadhu, Bhante. It's such a wonderful and over we hear, but it's still like so much detailed and wonderful to hear again and again, Bhante, this thing.
Okay, sadhu.
Bhante, do we have time for questions?
Yeah, little time we have, yeah.
Okay, Bhante. Please post your questions or raise your hand. Bhante, many new participants joined the call today, so with your permission, I want to take this opportunity to request all the participants to take Kammatthana or your object of meditation from Bhante.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Practicing.
So actually, to the newcomers, I will tell, because when we go for head, every meditation subject and the object will be coming. So here to this Dhammadesana and take Kammatthana. Personally also you can take Kammatthana from me. Kammatthana means the meditation subject and the object you can take. But if you maybe next couple of week, within next couple of week, we can do the Kammatthana for the Ānāpānassatikathā meditation. But if somebody wants it before that, you can ask from me. Not today, maybe another day. You can call me. Do you have any question?
Looks like Vinaya has raised hand. Go ahead, Vinaya.
Really? Vinaya?
Namo Buddhassa Bhante ji.
Namo Buddhassa. Sukhi hotu.
Thank you, Bhante ji, and again wonderful Dhammadesna. I have a question with regards to yesterday's Dhammadesna, Bhante ji. So 2 questions. One is a quick one. You mentioned about Atta, yesterday, right? And the meaning could be 8, or the meaning could be even the meaning, right? Atta. So I was just wondering, this Ānāpānassatikathā.
Another meaning also. Another meaning is the nature or the state of something, or being some essence, or that is also meaning. 3 meaning.
Yes. So Bhante ji, I was wondering, when we say Ānāpānassatikathā, I used to think because Ānāpānassatikathā, maybe it was 8, and it came from the Eightfold Path, Eightfold Noble Path. What exactly is the meaning of Atta in Ānāpānassatikathā?
Meaning.
Meaning.
Okay.
Meaning,
right? Yeah.
The
meaning.
essence, basically, right? Meaning and essence. Okay.
Meaning,
Okay. So thank you, Bhante ji. And the second question follow-up I had was with regards to yesterday's Dhammadesna again. So you mentioned different types of dukkha, suffering. And one of the things when we were explaining about the sammuti dukkha, sammuti satcha, and something unpleasant come, then we get, we don't feel so good. And when pleasant things happen, we feel good, and that continuously keep happening. So Bhante ji, with regards to when unpleasant thing happens in our life, what should be our approach? The Yonoshi Manushikar saying that this is also transient and impermanent. How should we react to that kind of situation?
Yeah, for example, if you face to the encounter with that unfavorable situation,
Yes, that's right.
Unfavorable situation, yeah. So then, actually, you need to do the Yoniso Manasikara. You correct? Yoniso Manasikara means wise attention. Wise attention mean, for example, another thing, anything like sorrow, lamentation, and pain, as well as the despair or something like that. Or those are actually grief. Those actually, Buddha said that within 2 weeks, you suffer more. After that, gradually it will be vanished. So, but that is not the whole answer. But you need to maintain still as a samatha and vipassana meditator, real meditator. You need to make them as wise attention, right? That means wise attention. What is the wise attention? The wise attention mean, yoniso manasikaro nama pata manasikaro va upaya manasikaro va anicce aniccantiva dukkhe dukkantiva anatte anattaniva atte sorry anattani attava anattani anattava asube asubantiva manasikaro. So that means the yoniso manasikaro and wise attention reflect the wise attention reflects towards the track, real track on the meditation, right? And expedient way, right? With the expedient way or the strategic way. What is the strategic way? The all phenomena is you need to in the case of all phenomena, if the all phenomena is impermanence, you need to focus impermanence. If the all phenomena are the suffering, you need to focus the suffering. If the all phenomena are non-self, you need to do the same way. And all phenomena are, especially the what called the materiality phenomena, are asubha, or the disgusting, or we can say that those are the repulsive. So if you think in this way, right, and impermanence especially, and the other thing also, at least one is enough to make you as a wise attention. So wise attention is the best one, best answer. Yeah. Good.
Okay, Bhanteji, thank you so much.
Okay. Sukhi hotu.
Any other questions for Bhante? But just following up on Vinaya's question as well, but the non-meditators, we always haven't reached to that stage, Bhante, where we cannot distinguish between what is subha, asubha versus. So we always dwell in that tanha ditthimana, like all the time craving and attachment and this conceit, knowingly or unknowingly, Bhante. But we don't think that it's a because all this sometimes very subtle, Bhante, right?
Yes, of course.
So unless we practice and understand that way, it's gonna be very difficult, Bhante. Is that?
Yeah. So that's why you need to attain at least Sotapanna state, and to the arahantship, because all worlding feel this, right? That's why Buddha told 2 weeks. 2 weeks it will be those every kind of sammuti sacha of the soka, parideva, dukkha, domana, upayasa kind of thing. You will last 2 weeks, and after that it gradually vanish. The most powerful stage is the 2 weeks to the usual worlding, but sometimes to the powerful vipassana meditator also. I mean, real vipassana, right? Powerful vipassana meditator to suddenly, as you said, it will be subtle to come to the mind, and as well as fast paced, it comes to the mind. So then you be in sorrow, you be in lamentation, and so on. But again, actually, as soon as you heard something unusual to arise, soka or parideva, that means sorrow and lamentation. So as soon as you heard that thing, so you feel sorrow and lamentation and the like. But when you pay attention, when you pay wise attention, so your mind little bit calm, little bit calm. And if you practice vipassana up to the Sankaropeka or Udayavaya Jnana, or the arising and passing away knowledge, so at that time you can focus them, or whatever the dead person or something like that, or whatever the thing has happened to you. At that time, actually, this is the Yoniso Manasikara. In other words, that is the you can use daily, day by day, as well as to the vipassana also, because the meaning is related to the vipassana. No? That is the way. But initially, you may not be able to catch the Yoniso Manasikara.
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah, it's sure. That is our worlding state.
Yes, Bhante. It's so
Yeah.
difficult, Bhante.
Yeah, very difficult. That's why you need to attain. You need to attain up to the Sotapanna at least. That's why Buddha has given the path, and we must produce this path according to the Buddha's teaching.
Sadhu, sadhu, Bhante.
Next day, we will start from the number 218. And thank you, Dr. Shital and Mr. Pankaj, and thank you for having me. Thank you all the participants. And we will meet another day to take the Kammatthana. That means I will explain how to up to the fourth jhana here. And now we accumulate some wholesome deeds. We need to share it from the all beings. So we will recite this stanza. So therefore, idamme punyang asavakhaya vanghotu. Idamme punyang nibbana sapachayo hotu. Mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samam punyang bhagang labhantu. Buddha sasanam chiram tithatu. Buddha sasanam chiram tithatu. Buddha sasanam chiram tithatu. Sadhu.